Hello and welcome to another Triad Gamer stream here on the Triad Gamer Entertainment. I wanted to say system, but nope, that doesn't sound right either. I'm gonna keep trying new ones every time. I'm Nick, your usual host, and as always on Monday we'll be going through some Runeterra in the probably most terrible way possible in terms of just brute force net deck. But hello, Jimmy. Hey, thanks for joining. Um, Thanks for stopping by. To Before we get into the Runeterra game, I got a little sidetracked there. Uh, oh, hey, oh, there's a lot of chat going on. Um, uh, of course, if you want to see more of our content, if you're just joining us for the first time, you can head over to triadgamers.com. We have some blog posts, some videos, some general content, shoutouts, and celebrations. Just overall fun, positive posts that we got out there on that website, including one today, which is about double masters, just general conversation and chit chat we've been doing about the set, especially with it being reprints and us being mainly commander players. Some of those reprints and prices going down, doubling season, is just very nice. We're gonna enjoy seeing that change, although they do have a card out now, that branching evolution, which is helpful, but. That's from Jumpstart, so feel free to go check that as well. Otherwise, you can also interact with us on Twitter or Instagram at Triad Gamers, again, Gaymers, just like the others. It sounds like there's been a lot of conversation actually today, especially with the banned and restricted announcement for Magic the Gathering. If you haven't seen that, I recommend checking that out. Feel free to send messages if you have questions or. I have strong feelings, as usual, but unless people are interested, I won't go into them. Otherwise, that should be about where you can find us. So let's look into this. Now, today you'll see by the title that basically I'm going to try to do a little ranked grinding. I haven't really been doing a lot of it, and honestly, it's something that I really do need to work on, because at some point, I don't know when, I haven't really been following the news as much on it, but at some point they are going to rotate the season, and I'm still in bronze. I am in a bronze 2. I don't even know where I should just show that. You showed up here? No, you do not. Well, I'm looking great already. But basically, yeah, I'm in bronze. I think bronze 2, unless I got to bronze 1 the other night. Let me check that actually. Oh, I am in bronze 1. See, there, and actually near the top. So this might be pretty quick to silver, and I might have to change that title very quickly. But I'm hoping to grind a little bit on this. And specifically, as you see in the title, talks about mono. I think I talked about. Oh, Shadow Isles in specific, is a deck list I picked up from Saucy Mailman, who is someone actually I recently kind of connected with here on Twitch. He was just playing this really cool, just all Shadow Isles, all things dying and sacrificing deck, and I have a quest from this event that has to do with Ephemeral, so this is really going to fit well with this. So I thought, why not? Let's just play some more of that. It seemed to be doing well a few times I've been playing it, so we're going to try it. Oh, thanks, Jimmy. So we're going to try it out and see what happens here. As always, this is my start of disclaimer that I in no way am a good Runeterra player. And if you're looking for optimal strategies, this is not the stream for you. Instead, I'm just going to joke and probably eat carrots all night. But let's see. Oh, not much coming up. Apparently, there's not a lot of bronze playing right now. But okay, well, it's taking a bit. Either a really busy or a really slow night tonight. I mean, I don't think Jimmy has seen me play in Runeterra much. I mean, I would say I'm good in other things. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty good Dungeon Mayhem player, at least in combos, so. But. Well, I'm going to use that reasoning on you then. next time I see you. Okay, so this deck isn't great, but we have some starting plays. And I don't want to lose Vengeance, because that's just a really good card. Because it's hard to remove stuff in this game. So we're going to keep the removal. We're just going to play... Now, we attack on 2, which is a little awkward. I was wondering if you catch the reference. I don't know. It kind of passed, but to be fair, I'm also on a little bit of a... You guys are in a delay for me, so I don't know. Well, they didn't play a 1-drop, so I'm going to get enough free damage. Yeah. First blood. Let's do this. I love the voice lines in this. They're not playing anything, which makes... Oh, they're a spells deck. Of course, that's why they're not playing anything yet. So yeah, we're going to aggro them out. Is the hope.
I fight with my spirit.
Ooh, that looks like something I am going to kill. For sure. I don't have enough mana to drain from it. To be fair, I don't want to drain from it at this point. But I should probably put up Bark Beast, and then next turn I'd have enough for Grasp. Especially if they're not doing anything. So let's just do this. They're probably going to kill something. Because so the deck they're playing is the Ezreal Karma deck, which is the big meta deck right now. Crazy playing meta decks and, you know, ranked. How dare they? And they were probably waiting to see if I had a certain spell. I don't know about 3 mana I would have had at that point, but what I'm hoping is that they kill one of these 2 things, preferably that. They're not going to, but if they kill this, I basically get a 1/1 again. Oh, they didn't use the mana. Okay. Because basically this gives you a fleeting Mystic Shot that you have to use that turn, but they didn't use it, so... There's a lot of talk in my chat here. I apparently gotta keep watching it. It's gonna be active tonight. So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna do this, knowing that we have something to deal with Ezreal if they block with it. They're probably not going to. They're probably not gonna block with anything, thinking there's a problem. They're probably just gonna play a bunch of okay, so they're gonna get a 1/1. Okay. Then what? And put it in front of there. Well, they're gonna kill my stuff and use all their mana. I might as well kill their Ezreal. I mean, let's be honest here.
No way.
Bye, Ezreal.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
Oh, they had this one. So this one, maybe I'll play this deck later just to explain it, but if you play 2 spells, this comes out, which is really good, honestly. It's basically a free 3/2 then. Ooh, Hecarim. That's a good play for next round. Let's just get rid of their stuff. I mean, why not? Hey, is that a cat emote? Belmont, where did you find a cat emote? DX, I don't know that one offhand. Is that just one of the general ones? Oh. Well, that was mean. They denied my spell. It's almost like they're playing blue magic like Belmont. Well, we're definitely playing Hecarim, because right now they don't have anything really to answer Hecarim. Unless they have they have a Vengeance, like me, but my hope is that they don't. Oh, Will of Ionia, fair enough. What are you finding in that? Well, I know where you got the Lure Beej emote, like, come on. That one's not too weird for me.
The dragon remembers.
I mean, I'm gonna block the 3/1. Like, duh. I want to take the damage. Oh, there's a general Pikachu one? That's cool. I'm learning a lot about, you know, the thing that I'm broadcasting on. I might still have will. Let's go get 2 bodies down. Then that saves... We can save some spell mana for Haunted Relic next turn. Maybe we can just start aggroing them out, because they're kind of delaying till Karma very nicely right now, which is not what we want to see. And they're gonna kill my thing. Yep, that sounds about right. If I want to actually climb, I'd be playing this deck that you're seeing, basically. If I actually cared about my rank. But, as you can see, I don't think that's as much of a thing, so... Well, we're gonna force, I think, a spell out of them. Because if we can get Hecarim out, we can start getting some good value out. Fine. Oh, there's Minecraft stuff too, and Binding of Isaac. Holy crap. The names these are hilarious, so I'm not gonna lie. Let's get some 1/1s. Because who doesn't love 1/1s? Look at those are also rad. I mean, come on. That is awesome art. Like, with a whole backstory too. Oh, I love it. I love this card. Even though it's, like, not a very good card. I just look at how pretty the art is, let's be honest here. Oh. Well, if you're gonna spend mana on it, I'm gonna kill it first. Because if I kill it first, then you don't get to kill it. Isn't that how it works? I think that fizzles its spell because it doesn't have a target. Yeah! Oh, no it doesn't. Never mind. Really? You don't have those? Oh. Maybe we don't have those. No, we do. Yeah, they're in the general ones, hun. Come on, hun. Yeah, they're in the global ones. So we have them. At least I do. On the Try Gamers account. Yeah, you guys mentioned that. When we finished up Betrayal. Betrayal Legacy for those. I love board games. Let's just attack. At this point, let's just attack. I mean, we need to start leveling up Hecarim if we're gonna have any chance for getting his level up. Yeah, Jimmy, we had heard about that when we came to finish up Betrayal Legacy in the nice, you know, socially distant game way that we did. Actually, it was more of a quarantine way. It wasn't really a social distant way because we both had quarantined for long enough.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
Yeah, they can just hit me for 2. Not gonna change too much. Oh, Beat Saber, yeah. That makes sense. Asgard's Wrath? I actually don't know Asgard's Wrath. So explain what I'm doing, because this is going to seem a little weird. I'm going to play Haunted Relic. Now, I know that Haunted Relic creates things that I can't attack with that are going to die at end of turn because of Ephemeral. But the point is that then I play Callista. Callista wants 3 of my allies to die. And if she levels up before the attack, she's going to be very strong. Guess what? She's now very strong. You don't get to pull it off very often, but I love it when I can.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Because then I can attack like this, this is going to make this one stronger because it's going to spawn itself basically. And this is going to take complete damage for Callista. Basically this Wrath. And so they have to start blocking because they're going to start taking a ton of damage from this. Which is the point. They don't have Vengeance, do they? See, that I'm kind of okay with actually, because that... Yeah. Well, I'm going to do this. I kind of don't want to lose my 4-2. At least not yet. What are you gonna look at? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, for VR, I feel like, as you know, we've talked about on our channel, my computer is not going to handle that currently. But we are looking into upgrades, yeah. Mostly because we really want to stream Arena, let's be honest here. Like, that's what I play a fair amount just to keep up. The Slime Rancher one I did the other day was kind of rough by itself. So it's just one of those, you know, just making sure we can actually play, make sure we can play things that we want to play on this channel. Okay, I want you to cast a bit more, because I want you to not have deny so I can do the box. This one's tough to pull off, actually, because it's usually if you've like summoned a bunch of small minions or something. I mean, I'm not a fan of that, but at the same time, they did just use all their mana for it, so I could make them just lose everything. I think it's better just to... You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna let her die, because we have to. And then we're just gonna do this. Because we don't want them to have these. And they're, being a spell-focused deck, they're kind of needing their little pieces there, which they don't have now. And I'm gonna have a couple more where I could cast both these spells next turn, which is the plan. And now I just have a bunch of removal, so... What are you playing to stream? Oh, yes, when he takes over. I believe he's doing Minecraft on Sunday, if I remember correctly. Basically, I will be occupied, because I am helping out a little extra with my local election, which I usually work at the polls, which is on a week from tomorrow. But basically, they want to start up some stuff on the absentee ballots with everything going on, so... I don't know if I'll do Vengeance yet. I want them to play something else. Because they probably have Deny up. I don't want them to... Oh, they knew it too. Ugh. That's what bugs me.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
We're just gonna heal off this little Eye of the Dragon here. So to explain, yeah. So he has Sunday Minecraft, yeah, on that. Next Thursday. Where did next Thursday come in? I don't know. I mean, this coming Thursday is probably Slay the Spire. That's honestly one that I feel isn't too crazy graphics, and I've been playing a bit of. So that's probably the kind of the plan at this point. And oh.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
We must make our own path.
Oh, that's right, I am busy next Thursday, you are correct. That is a week from Thursday, yeah. I forgot about that. Playing the feud, people are really like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, so it's to explain it, my work is doing a charity thing for, they do community giving campaign, which a lot of people do, like United Way campaigns or things for charity. We do a general community giving campaign. Sorry, that got a little crazy there. But yeah, we do a general community giving campaign in August, and so what they're doing is basically. Sorry, I'm making sure I'm not dying. They basically are doing a Family Feud for charity, where the company's like, here, $500, we're gonna put that on the line. Whatever team wins, which there's 10 teams, so it's actually pretty good. 10 teams of 5. Whatever team wins will get $500 to the charity they're playing for, which currently I think ours is trending toward Child's Play. Just currently, I kind of proposed that. I don't think anyone else has come up with a different one that kind of they're really excited about. So it's probably that. And then the idea is that if you win the tournament, not only are you getting 500 to charity, there's a bonus round, which I don't know if there's more money on the line. Probably will be. There'll be like another 500 or something to beat the executives in it, the executives of the company. So, yeah, Jimmy, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm so dead. When did that happen? I don't know. Oh yeah, it's an Ezreal Karma deck. That's why it's a good deck. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Hun, for putting the link in there. But yeah, so basically, they're doing it where the groups do it for charity, yeah, and then you do the bonus round with the executives, and that's supposed to be the highlight. Then it's the end of the month where it's the big show match, and they're also obviously the executives are good on that. That's why I'll talk about my company sometimes, just very vague, but they're pretty good about it. A lot of the executives are very behind giving back to the community, and so I mean they're doing basically what an ice bucket challenge, but the idea is it's not necessarily for a specific charity. It's more just in general, and basically competing to who gets, like a Pennyworth thing of who gets to wear the funky costume. It's who gets ice water dumped on their head. Well, now the executives have also thrown themselves into the ring a bit on that. So it's kind of just a big thing around this time. That's also why I've gotten much busier compared to the working the election next week, and then also having that happen. So there's going to be a lot of maybe Belmont, maybe IR streaming that'll happen, because it's generally Tuesdays and Thursday nights, so every time it hits a Thursday night, over the next couple weeks, if we progress, we have to win the first game to progress, but if we progress, then we'll go ahead and I'll have another Thursday busy. But that won't affect Monday night streams, as you see. I'm still here for that. Let's see. Do I want to keep playing this in ranked? We're gonna play it one more time, because then we'll level up with the quest and we'll go that route. We're at bronze 1. We're not gonna go down very far. Let's see now. A Sejuani Teemo deck. Ooh. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Chibi Chocobo. Oh, I love it. I love them already. Nothing like a good Final Fantasy reference. Well, let's see how we do here. I'm not really very confident. Oh, that's a cool card to have in our opening hand, basically. Well, let's try to get a little aggro here again. This deck isn't meant to be aggro, it's meant to be control focused, but the matches we've been going against are very aggro, or very control, to the point where we look like aggro. Well, I don't want to trade that. So I think we're just going to pass. I'd rather just bide my time, have it die later. We're probably going to use Glimpse Beyond on it, because they're probably going to play something before they attack, at least I hope. And then I can use Bark Beast. I don't know, they can just do 2 to me then. I don't care. They'll play Bark Beast. They're going to play their little clump of wumps. And then I'm going to kill this. Yeah. Okay. Because that's going to make this a 3-3, so already a better one. And we have 2 more cards, which is just good. Drawing cards, it's the best part of Runeterra. then, you know, just for fun, we'll play another Bark Beast. Just to really get some cool stuff out of this. Reminded me a lot of Kog'Maw. I know it's not like Kog'Maw, but it definitely looks like one. Hi!
Hi.
Someone grabbing my chair is a little scary. Mwah.
Ready the torches.
Belmont in it. Oh, I presume that's in the flesh. I'm like, that's a little creepy. But yes, he decided to come up and say hi. You know what? I don't want that card to exist, so we're gonna do this and probably make them very angry. And they're probably gonna want to cast a spell very quickly because they're about to lose their Puff Cap Peddler. Yep. They need to get more mushrooms. More puff caps, excuse me, not mushroom. Puff caps. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that card. We don't like that card being existing in this one right now. Because that is way too close to what they want to have happen. What are they casting at this point? I don't have mana, so they probably know I can't do anything about it. Interesting. I mean, if they want to use two mana to kill a 1/1, I will let them do that. Especially when they have a 2/2 on the field, but fair enough. I think we just need bodies, right? Actually, they're probably going to attack. Let's get Callista out, because then if they attack, I can trade this, and then I don't feel nearly as bad about trading and getting Callista a level up. Also, if she dies, I can just use Rekindler. I have that in my hand already. Although we don't want then Hecarim to die, which is the problem.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Yep, we'll pass. Are they going to attack? Probably not, because they know at this point what I'm doing. Not exactly a very hidden thing there. Pow, have a good night. Oh yeah, Jimmy, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. You know, always feel free to stop in when we're playing. Oh no. Well, if they're gonna do that, I'm at least gonna draw cards off of it. And then play Rekindler next turn to get it back. Which is just gonna level up Callista anyway, so it's not the end of the world. And then I'm going to attack here, because that will level her up. If they trade, which they're going to. And that's the exciting portion. Okay, end round. Probably going to draw something with a Puff Cap by this point. Oh, who called it? Let's see. Oh, and they have a Teemo. Now, the nice part is I do have a way to remove said Teemo, which I am definitely going to use. Because usually I'd probably not, but at this point I don't want them hitting me, because that's going to double the Puff Caps that are in my deck, and that's not good for me. So we're just gonna make it so they don't have a Teemo, basically.
We feast tonight, bards.
Then we're gonna do this, because again, this is gonna be that same trick of putting stuff out there to die, so no matter if they don't attack us, Callista still can level up. Now, obviously, they're only gonna attack us with one thing. We'll block one damage at least. Now, the interesting part is I don't know if Callista can summon a champion. Strongest dead allied follower. Okay, so we can't actually summon Hecarim, but still. I think I'm still going to do this, though. I feel like getting Hecarim out is still really good. Because they either have to deal with this immediately, or... Yeah, they either have to deal with this immediately, or I basically am going to start running away with the game.
You own what you take.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm still gonna attack with this. That's basically a free 3-2. So, why not? Maybe they'll just take the damage.
Prove your worth.
Don't know if they know how this works, but I don't think they realize it doesn't actually hit Callista. So basically they put theirs in a very dangerous position right there. Oh, because they're going to heal it. That's fair. Fair enough. I mean, I still have a 4-4, so I can easily make that block. It was just an odd choice. That's all. I have contemplating just playing Ruination and killing all their stuff, actually. I mean, obviously I'm going to put this in front of it. Like, that's an amazing trade for me, so of course I'm going to do that. I think we're going to start playing some of this. Because that's going to get us some good bodies on the field.
Roll, my warriors.
Yeah, I think it's just best to fill it up, honestly. Get some good stuff out there. Oh crap, actually. I shouldn't have attacked with one. I attacked with one too many, but oh well.
Excuse you.
Yeah, I don't think they realize how this works yet. That won't actually kill this. Wait, did it? Why'd it kill... What? Oh, because the block never came in. Oh. See, I'm learning great things tonight. That was bad. But what I can do is... I'm gonna do this right now. Because basically I want them to commit more to the board. Like, specifically the Sejuani. And then I would do Ruination.
The strong will have the spoils.
Oh, that's getting, gross. There we go, though. See, now I'm starting to get things that are actually pretty good for me.
One candle for every soul.
I have a lot of Harrowings, honestly, at this point, so I might do something with that.
All we see.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Yeah, I think it's just better to pass. Because what I'm going to do then is trade here, trade here.
Face death.
Burn me at sea.
Because basically we're going to play Harrowing next turn. because that's gonna make a little bit of fun. And just by attacking with these Hecarim will level up, and this is gonna be interesting.
Fight for your lives. You own what you take. We own all we see. They disgust us.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And that will level up the Hecarim. So that's what happens when that happens, by the way. So to slow that down, the triggers basically happen with every Hecarim, despite if they despite if they actually are attacking or not. So everything gets that damage and they're dead. So that trigger's pretty cool. That's almost highlight worthy. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Well, got really small for a second. 1 sec. There we go. Accidentally adjusted it, but yep. So that's how you win with that deck. Is you just kind of keep letting your stuff die, even if you're even though your champions are really strong, because they're just gonna get them back. So who cares, you know? I think that's gonna get us. Yep, that gets us level 7 on the vault. I think that gets us further in the event. Although, yeah, it's stuff that we don't claim. But we're really close to another champion card, which is nice. So we definitely want to get that. Let's see. So what's our quest? So it's I just missed it. To plant mushrooms or summon Elnuks, Poros, or spiders. Well, we don't really have a lot of decks that do that. So that might have to be a different day. 250 mushrooms. That is a lot of mushrooms. Because I don't think we have a Teemo deck as far as I know. All prepared. Now we have some things that plant mushrooms, like the Ezreal Karma. We have a Poro deck, but I don't think it's. If I remember correctly, there is a Poro deck, right? Didn't we have one? Oh, I think that was mostly the mono, the singleton. I don't think we have another thing that's really Poro focused. Yeah, so we'll ignore that for now then, and just probably just switch over to Ezreal Karma, honestly. So I'm gonna switch the stream information. There we go. Just switch that around a little bit to match, and let's actually start trying to rank now. Now that we switched decks, let's see if we might be able to actually make some progress here. Okay, so we're playing probably a card draw based deck, or discard at least. It might be discard based, honestly, with that much. I don't really want the Karma right now, but I think the rest is okay. Because the Karma's just too early in my hand. I need that later in the game. Just gonna take up room otherwise.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
Well, they're gonna get in some damage on me, just
as I
unfortunately.
hypothesized.
It doesn't make sense to play that now, so rather bank it. Get Eye of the Dragon out there. Maybe block some damage.
We each hold the world within.
Probably get another one out next turn. And another slower deck. Oh my gosh, we have 3 of these.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
They discarded the Flame Chomper. Fair enough.
Let's test my theorem.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. Actually, yeah, because I'd rather have the ability to do two spells in a turn to kind of trigger those.
I'm always up for a round or two.
Which is that to play 4? Yeah, why not? Let's just make them have to play it again. That would trigger the 2 spells. I get 2 Dragon Links next turn, plus my 3/2.
The dragon remembers.
And then we'll just see if they want to trade here. Probably not. That'll even us out, though. And this will only be 3 mana now, which might actually be worth it then.
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
Nope, I'm gonna lose a lot from this.
Something for all of you.
A fallen petal.
Water changes but never breaks.
Lady Luck is smiling.
Sweep them away.
Okay, fine.
Waters are still. Give it a whirl.
We each hold a world within.
This is a real spin to win.
Fair enough. Just need to get some spells in my deck. See what I can do.
Spin, spin, spin. You win. So much to play for.
Ready yourself. The dragon binds us.
See if I can't kill that Twisted Fate. I presume they have something to do with this, but I'd rather force that now
That's a spicy find.
because then I can play the Thermogenic Beam and probably kill it. They have 5 mana, they're probably gonna play something. I presume. No? Fair
The
enough.
treasure was in me the whole time.
Time for a true display of skill.
Well, let's put some pressure on them. Because we can kill that Twisted Fate the way we're going.
Charge!
I'm out.
It's really not that much pushback there.
I know you're thinking and stuff, but could you
Let's do
maybe
that.
speed
I
things
don't
up
think
a
we want
little?
the Jinx on the field. Because that quick attack is just really annoying. Right, like we can stun a slot bot very easily. Or throw a 2-1 in front of it.
You and me, fish bones.
That's fine, because to me, they had to take a whole other 4 mana just to play Jinx again.
Is you.
So, that's pretty good for me.
Smile. It's called gunplay.
Okay, I'm gonna put that in front of there then. Actually, let's do this.
Ready yourself.
Try that out.
We playing bilge rules, son?
Get another 2-1 for next turn. Force them basically to play it again.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
They might have enough mana to do it. No, they don't. Okay.
Function call. Celebrate.
Peace begins within. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Time to get rid of some stuff.
A game. Go on then. Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Fair enough. Seems fine to me.
Keep trying.
Check me out.
Level up Ezreal. Now we're gonna have some fun.
I'm on a roll.
Give it a whirl. Optimal outcome achieved.
Now it's all about just
Give it a try.
basically getting them out of everything.
Your attack is obvious. You cannot win. I see every move.
Let's try this. I think it's a race now at this point to see can I cast more spells when they can do what they're doing. Which I do have the mana to do so. So they could just die. Actually, they're dead this turn if I get to cast this. I think I'm gonna wait because I want them to do something first, so I don't.
Anything helps.
Flames that burn twice as hot are twice as hot.
Yeah, let's just do it. I got deny. I can stop them from doing whatever they wish to do.
Charge.
And that is how you Ezreal Karma to silver,
You had
maybe?
it all along.
Let's see. Was that good enough win to do it? Yeah, we are silver. We're not quite as bad of a noob. Actually, where we're going tonight, we could get to the epic card in Demacia. Well, now I gotta update the stream again, because I'm like winning. Oh, wait, no, I didn't put my link in there. There we go. Well, let's just keep climbing our way up. I also just want to make sure, actually, now that I think of it, did I actually make sure my extension was on? Nobody's been saying that. Yeah, it's on, okay. Like, nobody said anything, but, you know, just in case, I want to make sure. Okay, so. Yep. Back into the ranks. I mean, I thought I'm never gonna get gold. I mean, that's basically never happened in League of Legends. So, and TFT was not even close to silver. So, let's see. Sorry, bills went through, so I want to make sure it was a bill that I actually expected. Okay. This is not a great hand, but, you know, you gotta play with what you got. If they start being aggressive early, we can rummage and get rid of these. But others will just bank that mana for now. Nice part is we're attacking on 3, so we can throw it on the Ezreal and hit them immediately. Yeah, let's just end the round, because then we save up enough spell mana to do something with the Ezreal.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
I do like this. Not gonna lie, I like what they did with this. Okay, well, they're killing my Ezreal then. Which is annoying, but... Actually, okay, what do we want to discard? We want to discard the Deep Meditation, because it's going to be a while till we can do something with it. I think the Deny, because I don't think it's going to become a big thing for us anytime soon. Yeah, this is better cards. We have the Eye of the Dragon now. This is something better. Just needed to filter a little bit. Use the mana we had. Oh, is this a Nautilus deck? Oh, it is. Yeah, this is a deep deck. That's why they're not playing much. They're trying to get rid of their cards, not draw them necessarily. But we'll throw this out. Allows us still to 5 mana to play some spells if we need to. Oh, we gotta use our mana at this point. Well, maybe we don't. I mean, maybe it's just better to hold back and... I mean... Yep, let's do it. There we go.
We each hold a world within.
They have 2 1/3s, because that's the way you win games. 1/3s. Now, these are cute 1/3s. And look at that. Oh. Well, might as well attack with our 1/3s, get some damage in on the board. First blood. Ooh, that's not good. I think just to... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. I mean, they're not really doing much, so I don't need to do much. Like, we'll just stun it. Well, it's a burst, so we can't actually stop that. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm good. Just stun it. Make sure it doesn't actually get to attack and gain life. And then I think we're just gonna pass, because if we want to cast another spell here in a little bit. Yeah, they're trying. They must have their big cards in their hand. So that's why they're not playing him, because they're just trying to get rid of as much as possible. Yeah, I'm good passing. I got some spells. I don't need to rush it. Well, they're already deep, which is a little terrifying. So deep means you're 15 cards or less. Basically, a self-mill if you played Magic. The idea is that you basically are rushing down to get to that point. See if you can do it. So, I think we're gonna go ahead.
The dragon lives.
No, I don't really want to trade with them right now. I think I'll do this. Just to kind of give myself more time, give myself 2 3/2s to attack with. And then if I try to do something, I can kind of deal with it. Because then if they want to block here, I can get rid of that. We can just kind of make sure they don't have anything on their board. Which also gets us that. It'll get us 2 2/1s, which will block that and kill it. We're just getting really close to getting our karma leveled up, which is the important part. We're probably going to play her this round, honestly. It just makes sense. Just makes the sense that does. I don't like that one very much, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that, so I think I'm just gonna play a karma. They're probably gonna hit me for 6 and draw a card, but to be fair, that puts them at hand size unless they do something. I don't know what those are. Oh, that's ooh. That's a surrender. Yeah, no, they play that deck well. I'm actually wondering with the Anivia control nerfs if deep is just that much better now, because I mean, a lot of it was just you couldn't deal with the late game stuff of other decks, but maybe that's what's good right now. I don't know. I always have a bad matchup into that with Ezreal Karma for whatever reason. I hit it and it's just an immediate nope, that's probably not going to go well for me unless I can either they get screwed over or I can really get my Ezreal going to the point where I'm before even Karma gets enlightened, because your win con is Ezreal and they knew it, that's why they killed it immediately. Because it's just once you get to late game, the Karma's not going to be able to match up with, you know, a 13-13 Nautilus, for instance, that just went deep. You know? But it's all the race, basically. It's how fast can they race to 15 and get something out. Whereas a Fizz Sejuani I might be able to deal with. Possibly. So we'll see. Ooh, the Bilgewater background. I like. Oh, and with the Misfortune sleeves too. Oh, very nice. I still don't like Karma in my opening deck. I hate to put it back in there, but it's just you can't use her until much later, so it just doesn't make sense to do anything.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat. Let's get to it.
I think we just gotta take that. We're gonna cast this, which is gonna give us a spell mana. Then we're probably gonna kill that thing.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
No, we're not gonna get 2 spells in this time. I don't think we need to rush it. A lot of times what gets me into trouble is, oh, I just want that off the board. And it's like, yeah, maybe that's not the best idea. Let's try this. See what we can do. That's that fox from this one. Let's just, again, cast 2 spells. Get my special dragon next turn for defense. Get some Ezreal triggers. We're at 3 of 8 now for his level up. Do they play anything now is the question. Do they know I'm out of mana? Ooh, a monkey idol. It's a power monkey. Oh, fair enough. Well, it can't block, so I can just go in for one then.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Keep up, keep up.
I still want to do double spell, so I think we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Yep, can't really block that.
Clear your head.
Let your instincts speak.
If I would have known I was gonna draw that, I would have totally done it, but... Oh, and they're gonna kill it. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Because shock and magic is too damn... Never mind. Yeah, we just gotta pass. The interesting part is you can actually play this spell, which is interesting. You get a double spell trigger.
Return malevolence.
I think we're going to attack here. Because that should gain us some 2 life. Even if they hit me for 1. I still overall net gain. Now, they can play a spell and stop all spells so... I think I kind of want them to do that now to play something to get rid of it. Because if I can do that and get them to spend their mana, I can come in with a thermogenic beam, still get 2 spells. Okay, warning shot. Does that count? Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize warning shot counted. Oh, that's just annoying. Well, then I just have to pass. I mean, if they have 0 mana spells, that completely changes the game. But I still get my little 2-1. Right? Oh no, because the spell never happened. Oh, this deck's gonna be tough for us, I think.
From the savage cold.
Yeah, I think I just have to... Well, I could stun it and save some mana. Make sure that the Sejuani can't attack this turn at least. Get a 3-2 out there, make them a little worried about...
Through the coral.
I do
Ready
this.
yourself.
Block like that. I think I'm gonna do this just to force them to use some of their mana over there. I think we really want them to use their warning shots at this point. And yeah, we'll pass. The next turn we'll use probably all of our mana to kill the Sejuani. Or we can just have them replay it. So if we do this, we've now officially lost any agency in the game. Oh, they're not attacking this round. I forgot about that. Let's just do this then. They're probably not going to risk it with any of their stuff.
Leave no survivors.
Okay. Probably gonna play something. They're not in Ionia, so they don't have a deny. They don't have a will. So this, I think, just kills it, basically. Okay. Oh, I'll just recall it then. And play a River Shaper. Why not? Get some more spells in our hand.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though. I got ways to find me mushrooms.
So this deck is basically Fizz stays alive because cheap spells. And then we hope to get Sejuani, I think.
You're in over your head. The dragon lives. You made choices.
Yeah, I think that's the best we can hope for. Get this a spell.
Will the waters take? Waters are still a misstep.
Trades.
Ready, Rex? Not yet. Good to go.
I can't. They're all different skills, aren't they? Yeah, it's 7 different skills, so I can't deny one of them. If it's dead or gone, deal 1 to the Nexus. So it doesn't really matter what happens here. I think I'd rather have one of them hit there. Okay. Don't think there's much you can do about it, honestly. We just have to do that. We're gonna play River Shaper.
Shape the land and give it life.
We're not gonna put that back in their hand. That would be terrible. Yeah, I think we just have to end the round, unfortunately. I hate to do that, but I think we just have to start denying spells of theirs, basically. And hoping we get one of the...
Currents, pull them down.
Yeah, let's block there. Try to see if we can't get, like...
A gift from the river folk.
Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's gonna get us some spells.
We're done for. There'll be blood in the water.
And then we surrender. Because when they got 2 of those, there's only so much you can do if they got both of them out of their deck. Maybe Ezreal Karma isn't the strong deck anymore. Maybe people have played against it. Maybe we just gotta shift it again. I mean, I do have a deep deck. Oh, let's just try this, switching this up again. Let's try going deep for the gold. Try that one out. See what we can do about it. So we're not having good luck tonight with some of our matchups. That is for sure. No, 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 nope, nope, no. Stick with the stuff you know. You better be fine to keep things as they are. Don't mess with the flow, no, no. Stick to the status quo. I'd probably know the whole song still. That's scary. Hash Sejuani, but with Nox's cards. Interesting. Because these are both Freljord. If it, wasn't obvious by the ice. Well, they're already starting off strong. This is not going to go well. I didn't get my 1-drop. They've now got the tempo lead. Let's get some of that life back. Oh, we'll just end the round, why not? Keep our spell mana. Got Nautilus, that's nice if we get deep. We're 14 away right now.
Teeth big as tombstones. Blood and guts, golden glory.
Oh, that's nice. We're going deep.
Look out there! Fish out of water.
Yeah, obviously I'm gonna block here. Like, that's a trade for me. You lose both your minions. And then I get back my 4-1. And it's actually gonna give me another beast, so that's good. More cards. I'll always take that. Oh, we're 24 away, so actually I think we should get in our damage. Force them to have to do something. They're gonna do it. Take them down to 10. Then start tossing some stuff.
Many tribes under one banner.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy!
How close are we? 21. Okay. What are they gonna do is the question. I'm 5 away from deep now.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
How much did they play for that? Only 2. I'm gonna pass them. I'm gonna wait to see what else they play. Cause I'm fine with them not attacking right now.
I'll cut them apart.
I don't think that's what they're gonna do, but well,
Stop staring at me, please! Thanks, please.
let's do that then. Oh, they have a way to kill that too. Okay, fair enough. I'm fine with this.
Eyes blazing bright as torches. Fell into him.
Where to trust?
Less health. Okay, so we're gonna do this then. Go see if they take that.
This is our homeland.
I'm good with that.
Better than eating.
We fight for one Freljord.
We're just gonna, casually get rid of that minion. Because right now we're gonna be 3 away from deep. We play this, we toss 3, we're deep. So they're gonna officially lose any blocks they had.
Today we fight as one.
No!
Yep, this seems fine to me.
Alert the village.
Because then they can't just come back and kill this, which is the idea.
so small, but she ain't lacking courage.
You can see the Debastian border from here.
We're gonna do that, because I want to spend my mana. I don't think there's gonna be a good target for that anymore. How do you still have care? Oh, you did it on the Triad account. I'm like, why am I asking myself a question? Because there was 3 bags of it. What do you mean, how do I still have carrots? I'm slowly eating them. I'm not just gonna eat them all at once. I have to enjoy them, you know? Enjoy the carrots. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make this trade. We're gonna go ahead, I think, and... do this. Yeah, this is the best, because they're gonna have to do some interesting blocks. Yeah, let's do this. Get rid of the 6/4. This is gonna wipe their board, because basically I can play this. It's a 7/7 currently, which means it does get rid of that. Or they might play something else, perhaps. Actually, playing this, sea monsters cost 4, this only costs 2, I can do both this turn. Yep, that's the better play. Oh. I also think my stream manager is stuck, so we're going to try to fix that here, because I'm like, wait a second, this doesn't feel right. Let's try that again. There we go. Now the deck's actually showing up. I don't know where my deck list is, so that's a little weird. But, oh, there it is, now it's appearing. Okay. Just making sure, you know, you never know. I think it's probably best over here, actually. Yeah, there we go.
The water rises.
Let's play my Nautilus. Shall we? Can I get some free sea monsters then? Seems good. Did it actually update our stream when I did that? Yeah, did it? There we go. I think there was some weird lagging thing that happened, because it doesn't look like anything actually got updated. Oh, yeah. I think first we're going to play this. We're going to make sure we don't have any mana to stop that effect. That would, like, make that not true. All I can think of is they have the +4/+4. But, yeah, let's just get rid of that Ash, so. I don't want to deal with it. It's a 5 mana spell, if I remember correctly. 4 mana, okay. So they have another one that could play it, but
Knocked and ready.
I'm okay with this. A Frostbite right now is really not going to make a difference, I don't think. I don't think there's any spells that, you know, say kill this if 0 power. But I could be wrong on that.
I need just a moment.
Oh, I'm still good.
Bow to no one.
Just put some blockers out there. I think that's where we are. And then can maybe put a Maokai out there. Level it up. Obliterate their deck. That seemed... Oh, that's why they did it. Fair enough. Okay, well I'll play the Maokai then. They're probably gonna kill it, but to be fair, Maokai is more for the level up than for keeping him around. That was very nice of them to give me the exact what I needed to level up my Maokai. It was very thoughtful of them. Very thoughtful. Then I can play this. They don't have any elusives to mess with it. Okay, I'm fine.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
We're gonna do this to this. We're gonna attack with that. No. See what they want to do?
Fight they want. Tread carefully.
Yep, seems good to me.
Remember me.
What are they gonna do? They only have 3 cards left in their deck, so. I don't think they've realized it, but they're probably dead. I think I can do this now while I have the... Oh wait, is she close to... No, she's nowhere near leveling up. So I can throw people in the way of that. Yeah, we'll just pass actually. I mean, there's no reason to rush this. They only can... Actually, she doesn't have challenge, I forgot about that. So I can actually kind of mess around with that a bit. Especially if I'm drawing Nautiluses. Holy crap. Like, come on.
Stand and fight.
I'm going to put you in front of here. You in front of here. I think you in front of here. Yeah, let's do that. Seems fine. Yeah, we'll just let that happen. We can mess with that later with one of the little things.
Vengeance from the seas and fury from the blighted lands.
Yeah, they're almost out of cards actually, which is kind of funny. And they're not gonna draw an Ash, they're not gonna draw the Sejuani. We know that at this point. So we're gonna go ahead, take that. We know they have to block the 13. I actually, yeah, they don't have a way to win this. That's why the Maokai is really good if you can get that far. You really have to get far in the game because you have to be tossing or killing that many things. But if you can make it that far in the game, though, it's pretty good, which is why it's awesome. And now I'm challenging units, so I actually am leveling up that. Oh, and did I summon Poros? No, I summoned spiders. That's right. So I am getting stuff. Okay, so maybe this is the deck that was meant for tonight then. As I level up the stuff here. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I was gonna sing it, then I realized it was a little apropos. What can I say? But. Yeah. Although I might take a little break after this one, just need to refill, get a little crystallite action or peace tea, I don't know, whichever one I'm feeling. Just to keep it. We're now having our windows open again, so the humidity, and I've got to keep drinking stuff. Okay, this is terrible to start with. And replace that. Replace that. I mean, neither of those are really going to help us early game. Oh my gosh, we're terrible at drawing in this deck. That's not the end of the world. But
Crabby,
That's my resting face.
let's move.
oh, I can't hate this card though. The cat is so cute. Ugh. Can't hate it. So I think we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna play this. Toss some things. There goes my 1-drop, which probably wasn't great. That's the quick toss way of doing it, but what can you do? We'll probably play the Maokai next turn. If they kill it, then I have Mist Call to bring it back. Otherwise, I can play my Jal Hunters. Oh, I'm gonna attack. If they want to trade it, that's awesome for me.
Hold up.
That is awesome for me because I don't have much to deal with elusives. That? Do they have multiple? Oh wow. They're investing a lot into this in terms of cards. I'm going to have huge card advantage. Especially when you consider... I'm just going to bring it back. And toss some more, because why not? It tosses 2, right? If I remember correctly? 3, yeah, so it's even quicker. Yeah, that's probably the best. As long as I can survive till later on, I'm probably better off.
Corruption everywhere.
I think we're just gonna play this. I don't think they have the... For one, we don't have anything to block with, and 2, I don't think they have anything 3 mana that would kill this. Yep. Which means I think I'm gonna play this, actually. Get 2 challenge units and really try to pressure their board a little bit. Oh my gosh, I have 3 of these. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do this, we're going to do that. And let's not attack with Maokai, in case they have something to deal with it in that way. Kill that. Kill that. Gain back 3. Hollowworth. Ooh. Nasty. We do have a way to toss 8.
Act natural. I got you.
I don't know if we have enough mana for it though. 5, and then we know we need a 3 mana. Let's play this then. Cause then we have something elusive that kind of messes them a bit. That's interesting. It's a recall, and you recall Jeweled Protector to get more out of it. That's a very interesting concept. I'm good passing, honestly. It's their attack.
The Order rewards its faithful. They cannot hide.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go here. Okay, and we're still gonna trade, so I'm good with that.
Master.
Yeah, let's just pass. I'm kind of actually good with this. Why didn't I block with that? That was weird. I had a 2-1. Oh well. I think let's go ahead and play this. That gives us enough for our spells. Gets us very close to... Also we get the challenge, which is nice. And we can toss 4... Actually we can just toss 2 and draw 2 right away. We went deep. We're pretty close to leveling up Maokai actually, which is really nice. Actually, can we do that now? No, we need 1 more card. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end the round here.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
Oh, that's unfortunate. This is gonna do a lot. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little rough for them. Oh, they do have a deny, that's fair. I don't think they're drawing more cards, so it should be fine.
They picked the wrong row?
I think I'm just gonna pass. I mean, there's not really any reason to do anything there. So we're going to... Let's see, how do I do this? We want to block there, because we have to. We want to block here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Because they just leveled up Maokai then. Which is probably not what they thought was happening there. But that leaves them with 6 cards to win the game. Against me already having way large of card advantage and just some things they really can't deal with. I don't want to... Well, let's see, when you toss, you don't toss champions, right? Yeah. Because I can bring that back if I get Nautilus, which is what I'm trying to do. How did I not get Nautilus? What the hell? Are all my Nautiluses just hiding at the bottom here? Yeah, end the round.
Life starts small. Blessed vengeance.
That's how you do it.
We will heal these isles.
Oh, I love that obliterate trigger though. It's so cool. Okay, like I said though, we are over an hour and a half, so I really should probably take a quick break. So we'll grab this epic card here, just kind of see what it is, because after all the suspense of getting to it. And then I think I'll just take a little short break and go refresh the drink, check on the guys, and just see what it's... Oh, it's an epic wild card, okay. I get psyched by that every time, but... Ooh, we're almost to a champion capsule though. That will be cool. We're almost to the extra stuff here. So yeah, I will be right back, and we'll play some more Runeterra. See you soon. Hello, I am back to play some more. Though, just as a reminder, in case people are joining, because we have actually some traffic tonight, we are Try Gamers. We are a group of 3 guys in Wisconsin. Just trying to have some fun during the quarantine times. If you want to check us out a bit more, we are at trygamers.com with some posts, including one today about double masters and some cards that we like. Otherwise, there's also Twitter and Instagram, which we engage on in some nice discussion, especially, for instance, the BNR announcement for Magic the Gathering, banned and restricted announcement. That has been making some waves today. So feel free to check us out on those. But otherwise, we'll get underway with some more Runeterra. I think we're about mid-silver 4 now, if I remember back from going over there. Yep, here we go. Now, actually, what I do want to check is this is a different version of the deck I've seen recently from Nick Mix Plays, I believe. I might have gotten that wrong, but basically, they just play Maokai and Nautilus instead of like the single Thresh. I do have enough for it, so I might switch over to this one because this is the more updated one. I think that's going to be a little better to work with because I was realizing just some of the older ones just seems a bit slow, whereas this seems to really push Thorny Toad, for instance, really push some of the smaller stuff. We still might have the same issue as draws, but more Maokais means we have a better chance of getting that out, which it's the 2/1s to block and die. So yeah, let's go ahead and try that one out, because this one's an older one. It's just the first one that I saw on the list. But yeah, we're about mid-silver 4, so I definitely want to see if we can at least make it to like mid-silver 3 or higher. This stream would be nice, just to kind of keep pushing forward, since I really only do ranked pushes like once a week here on the stream. So we'll see. But we do have silver officially now, so we have ranked higher than we ever have in Runeterra. It's a very low bar to do, as you're seeing. Let's see, Timo Sejuani, is this a deck type again? I'm seeing this pop up a lot. I'm not seeing it win though, so I don't know. Let's replace that. Then we have a 1/2 drop, some way to toss, a way to revive. Yeah, this is pretty good actually, to really deep down. Because the nice part about toss, and this is the thing that I didn't realize right away, so probably a lot of people don't realize, is that it actually hits bottom of the deck non-champion cards. So what you're doing is you're basically culling it so when you hit your 15, you're going to be hitting constant champions. And that is very strong when you just keep playing champions that they can't deal with. So these all get ripped from the bottom. Because yeah, they changed Toss the same way when they changed Nab, which is the one where you take from your opponent's deck, where it comes from the bottom, so if you buff up the top of your deck, it doesn't hurt it as much. I think we're just going to go ahead and attack here, because we're just going to play another 1 power, so it's not like it's going to make that much of a difference. We're just going to kind of slow down the game a bit. I think we're gonna pass. Because we wanted them to attack, so I played the Dredger, but yeah, let's attack. Actually, this is better almost.
Best not ruffle our feathers.
Because we want to go ahead and basically revive this, toss another 3. What are they doing? Oh, they're playing a spell to try to give +1 to the top of the deck. They probably think I'm going to do something. It's funny enough, I'm really not. I just really just want to use my mana and get him some damage.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
These isles will be cleansed.
I got the goods.
Then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to throw a 1/1 that tosses 3 again back out, just to really try and run the table here as quick as possible to that 15 card spot. So I think playing this here is probably the best. And then we have these two spells basically to do some stuff. What do they keep creating?
By snow and stars.
I mean, what? I guess it is just a 2-mana burst spell, so that makes sense. Yeah, that seems fine. I think we're just gonna do this again, get back the 1/1, toss 3 more. I mean, at this point... Okay, that seems fine too. That might actually have us toss more then.
An auspicious season.
The only problem is that this isn't playing an ally, so that's kind of where we don't get the Maokai trigger, but no, we're forcing them to save their own stuff. And I mean, this is never hitting the Nexus, so that's the nice part.
An auspicious season.
Now the only thing is they're probably making very large minions, which is kind of why I'm delaying playing this to see if maybe I can deal with that. Let's see, I have the attack right now. I actually think it's probably good if I try this. Because basically what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to get a challenger, which is going to challenge the Starlit Seer, to kind of get rid of that. But then also what I can do is obliterate the other one. Yeah, they don't have any way to save it. That's actually really good to know, because that means they're just trying to rush it, basically. Which is exactly what I needed to know.
An auspicious season.
Means they don't have any more save kind of ways of doing it. No, we're just gonna do this. No reason to force it. We're not in danger, really. We're just gonna go ahead and keep leveling up Maokai because we're pretty close to just destroying their deck. We're getting there. I think they've only hit one Sejuani trigger, yeah. They haven't even leveled up Teemo yet, so we're actually in really good shape.
You own what you take.
So, how do I make sure that I can... Okay, I can get to deep then with that. That's not going to trigger that, but it will at least help me obliterate it after. Okay, so this should help.
Bristle, attack!
Yeah, I presume they're going to kill my Maokai, which there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So I kind of just have to let that happen. Wow, that's it? Really? Fair enough. I mean, if that's all they want to do, but they're about to deal with a deep deck, which is about to kill their Sejuani. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go for it. They didn't have any way to save their other stuff, so might as well just kind of go for the money. Well, they're digging for something. Okay. They're definitely digging for something. Do they have anything they can use to save them? Fair enough, I made them use that, and that's actually really huge at this point. Okay. I'm actually pretty okay resting there. So I have this, which helps me basically find what I need to find, which is one of my champions at this point. Ooh, this one's a closer one than I like, though.
When tribe calls, a reply is proper.
I think before I try those, I'd rather do this. To see if I can find one of my champions. I can't. Okay. So it's probably better than just to go ahead and try this again. Because for some reason all the champions are way at the bottom. But see, that gets rid of their Sejuani, which kind of starts hurting them a bit.
Or whoops, am I right?
And I'm just gonna kind of start healing, really. Because basically we want to get to the point where we can play the Maokai to get rid of their stuff.
I'll pick 'em, you plant 'em, kid.
You'll never know what hit him.
And obviously I'm gonna heal, like this is...
I've always been a fun guy.
Okay, I'll be 13. Maybe they don't want to attack, because they're realizing maybe I have something. They just want to get the shrooms in there. Yeah, they just want to get the shrooms. Fair enough. Okay. Not a whole lot to do about that. They just want to kill that.
Success is planting your mushrooms right.
I know, the nice part is... No, there's no nice part to that. I do have a healing way to get rid of Teemo, which is the nice part, honestly. And that doesn't have... Yeah, that doesn't have Overwhelm, so I'm not taking a whole lot of damage from that, but... Yeah, I just have to pass. I'm just not getting the cards I need. I'm gonna do this. Try to draw a card, basically. I want them to spend a little more mana at this point. Fortunately, I don't have many cards left in my deck, so that kind of ruins the puff caps. Okay, so I got Maokai, so that's good. Probably good they did that, because I am about to destroy their deck.
I will tend this garden.
What? Oh, it hasn't actually leveled up. Fair enough.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Yeah, they played that well. So that's why it's being played. Okay. I was wondering. So for those who aren't following, the idea is that that's actually to attack deep decks, because if you can throw a bunch of puff caps in their deck, you actually make it very tough for them to live after a couple turns. So I kept running into the problem where I just didn't draw my champions. Yeah. That's actually cool. I might pick up that deck for next week, because you not only get the whole Teemo Sejuani where you might get that perfect magical land where you can basically level up the Sejuani and, you know, mushrooms basically cause 0 power on the other side of the board. Like, I can see that combo. Like, that's been around for a while, but I didn't even think about that against deep decks. That is a really good combo because all those puff caps have to be drawn. And so if you're tossing cards, that's just gonna compound it, really. Yeah, wow. I misplayed that because I would have needed to... I also, I thought that Maokai would actually have obliterated them. That's the problem. So if I would have actually just killed Teemo at the time, healed the damage, oh, it would have been close because I needed to draw... I had to draw the Nautilus, that's the problem. And I just didn't draw the Nautilus when I need to. So what do you do but draw numerous puff caps like I did just a bit ago? Yeah, that's probably a highlight right there. If you know, that end of that last game. So, let's see. But that does highlight one of the big things that I do like about Runeterra, as opposed to some of the other card games, is that the accessibility to the card library is something that really makes the game adapt to itself, which you kind of see in other Riot games, really. They're very good with it, where... Oh crap, I don't want to lose these now. Yeah, I think I just have to keep the sand. Is that, although they do some balance updates for things that aren't great, I mean, generally, I say this in generally, people start playing strategies because there's so many options for strategies that counteract the prevalent strategies they're seeing. So, for instance, let's say you start seeing, I don't know good combo. You start seeing Thresh and Blitzcrank in League of Legends played a lot in the bot lane. Well, that's a lot of unsafe things. You play more safe things like Caitlyn, you play Ezreal, you play, you start adapting to it. Well, in here, what you see a lot is you just start, in here you see it in the deck comps. So, for instance, Ezreal Karma got really good, so then we started seeing like spell comps to be able to remove it, and then actually Nivea and Braum got nerfed, so that actually kind of changed that generically. But then so Ezreal Karma got really good, so then deep decks started happening because that kind of is a better late game, and then now deep decks are being countered by this Teemo Sejuani, or possibly this too. I mean, there might be other combos that are dealing with it. So you just start seeing these just combos that you wouldn't expect to see like a couple weeks back, but it just starts doing its thing. I'm gonna pass here actually. I think it's better to Vile Feast whichever one is attacking the 4-1.
You're mine.
Oh, they don't want theirs to die. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Now I have 3 minions. Wait, now I have 4 minions. And one that can challenge its thing. So yeah, that's the one issue about Deep, is that you can go too fast too quick, and that's how Teemo exploits that. So that's part of the issue for sure with that. I think we're gonna... Actually, specifically, any of these kill it. So we're gonna attack with any of them. They actually can't block. That's right, they can't block right now. So this is perfect. They have to use a spell to remove something. Which... Fair enough. Yeah, there's nothing really I would do in that case. Fair enough, if they want to kill that. I mean, it wasn't really making a huge difference, I feel, but... If they felt...
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
Frostbite the strongest, so it's gonna Frostbite that. So I think I'm just gonna play another one of these. Which is gonna get rid of a couple cards. And I'm gonna end the round there, so I have some spell mana to do this against that later. Depending on what they do. Or do it against that, that also is a thing. They play a lot of mana, I don't think they're gonna play anything against this. Except that was the whole point. I am very awake, obviously. Yeah, I was like, that would be interesting to attack with that.
Face me.
That makes sense. Wow, lots of frostbiting. Yeah, tossing's not going to do anything at this point. Yeah, that was a misplay on my side. I should have just passed. Should have just passed. But, nope, I was trying to be a little feisty. So they're playing like a challenge deck almost, which is interesting. Which I guess does get rid of a lot of the pieces you have to go late game, so I guess that would counter an Ezreal, that would counter a... Or Eskarm, that would allow counter the Anivia control that was before. I don't know why they're waiting so long if they were thinking something was happening, but you know, that's how it has to go. Nothing much to do about that.
The frost reveals all to me.
The Isles will bloom again.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
I think I have to do this now. I need to make sure that they can't do stuff with it. Because I only want them to be basically doing it to this. I won't have enough mana to do 2 different things next turn, but I'll just throw them the Nautilus maybe. Well, no, I don't want to throw in the Nautilus until it levels up, because that will actually kill it. This is a complete counter to Nautilus, because it starts as 0 power. Same with Braum. It's kind of that counter magic it does with. Yeah, I guess it's end the round there.
Sends chills up my spine.
Try to get as far as I can down to the... Oh, now I'm getting all the Nautilus, and now I don't want to play it, because if I wouldn't have messed up, I could have actually dealt with that, but... Oh no, that's no good. So we're 7 away from deep. If we play this... If we play this, we can't get there. Can we? Because we would need... Wait, no, if we play this...
I have learned patience.
Let's play this. See what we can draw. That is kind of helpful actually, because then we can play this. Well, do we have any way to... Do we have anything on the field that will level up? So actually, we should just hit OK there. And try to see, based on what they try to kill this with.
You're mine.
Yep, I had a feeling. Oh, I should have blocked something there. Oh well. Whoopsies. But I killed that thing, which is really what I need to do, so I could actually play my Nautilus. Now, the nice part is I can play Nautilus, and I will actually use Maokai to level up Nautilus. You'll see it'll go deep. Oh, no, because first I will go deep, won't I? Yeah. Yeah, because when you level up, so it won't level up until I go deep. So that happens. Get the new one. I'm officially deep. This happens. The combos. The combos. Oh my gosh, that was actually really cool in timing. Because that you don't see the timing of that work that perfectly very often. You have a Riptide, but I'm guessing probably it's not like we're playing that because their turn. I don't know why that was giving the weird flashes. I mean, I think I'm just gonna try and kill that. I mean, I don't know.
Forward, forward.
Yeah, I don't have anything that would necessarily kill this in one, so we're gonna attack with it. I have another one back up, worst case.
My life for Avarosa.
But I can kill the Katarina. Well, I can't because they're gonna use the one there, but I'm gonna frostbite that. Wow. Fair enough.
This might
Yeah, no, I'm good to end around there. I'm in a pretty good spot now. I mean, they're gonna keep doing this to Nautilus, which I'm kind of okay with. If they don't attack now, though, they're probably in trouble. So, I recommend they attack.
For glory. Face me.
Don't think I can get Maokai to level up. I could stun and shuffle this back in. So they want to kill this, well that's a problem. Actually, no, it's not, because I can play it again. So I don't want to play that currently. I think I'd rather... It's going to seem really silly, but I'm going to do this and this. And then I'm going to kill this to deal it to that. Yeah, let's do it. Because I don't want Maokai to die. I want Maokai to live, preferably. And this is going to basically get it up to 18. Fair enough. You're really working hard to do this. Can I level up? Yeah, I don't think I can level up on time.
See ya.
Remember me.
Save the homestead.
But the nice part is this never actually hit anything, which is why what I can do play this. Well, obliterate. They don't attack next turn. I can obliterate that. I can just challenge the Katarina. Oh, hi there, mister. Do you mind?
Fresh is worth at least
Hi.
twice as much.
Is it cuddle time? Oh, you're so heavy. Why don't you just stay up there? You don't wanna? You don't wanna? Okay. You can go back to the window if you want. So I think, well, yeah, they're wanting to end the round. We're gonna do this because, duh. Fair enough, then these don't strike, so, okay. Oh, it does still strike and actually level up, interesting.
No one gets in my way.
Well, I mean, that's, I guess, good for her.
Let the bloodshed begin.
I mean, if she wants to attack, I mean... Here's a 13-13. I don't know if she'll want to attack into that.
Quick as the blade.
Hi, mister. Do you mind? Got a Johnny on the loose. So yeah, I mean, I guess she just stacks, and attacks and runs away, but I mean, to be fair, whatever she plays, or whatever Katarina, if the Katarina's played, hi there, mister. I don't know why you're trying to steal my pen while I'm on camera too. Hi. This is a Johnny, for those that don't know. He's the one that's the troublemaker. Of course. Actually, no, really he's not. He's not the one that's usually doing that. Wait, 3 decimates. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play this. If they want to decimate me, they can decimate me. And this.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Cause they know they're dead, which is why they're not doing anything, but like... And this.
It'll stare back.
I'm not saying I'm done until I can prove I'm done, that's the thing. So...
Set the hooks!
Drag them down.
There we go, negative 26. That's not too crazy, is it? And that's how sea monsters work. You just survive till late game, and then you just take over at some point. Once your champions can level up, you're on a roll. There's really no stopping it. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. So, it seems like we're going up silver a little slower than we were in bronze, probably because it's, you know, that's how it works. The higher you go up, the less you get per time. So maybe silver 3 is a goal for tonight. If we don't make it, we don't make it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We did go up a rank technically tonight, so a whole, tier actually, really. So, Misfortune Sejuani. I haven't seen that deck. Well, I played it a lot actually. I have a Tempo Sejuani deck, but the problem you just ran into was. I'm actually gonna lose these. The problem we ran into were these slow decks that kind of controlled and stayed alive, and then you just ran out of things to do at some point. So. Yep, there we got one on the board for Sejuani. So that's how those tempo decks work. They're probably gonna play something. I'm okay to bank the mana if they don't.
knows me now.
Wanted to see if I could get rid of some stuff that they could use. I don't, yeah, in the regions they have no way to deal with that, so. That's how knowing your regions does help in this game, because if you know, like, oh, that region doesn't have a way to clear this out, I can just do it this way. That actually really helps your game immensely.
You'll fight or you'll swim!
Let's toss some stuff. Really get this Maokai engine going.
The dead don't need riches.
I think I'm gonna do this, followed by this. That's better, because I'm gonna take 2 damage, heal 3, still lose both anyway, and it doesn't really make the difference if I get that lower. Good enough for me. And Maokai on the board. Because that's just gonna help us out in the long run.
Get bloody?
Yeah, they're gonna give it vulnerable. That's fine, because we have, I actually, will be honest, I don't think I've ever played Sap Magic. You just don't play it very often. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
My selection speaks
Oop, they don't get to nab a card because they didn't plunder, so that's good. Although to be fair, they probably don't want to, because that gets me closer to deep. Which is kind of the point of the deck, so they probably don't want to accelerate it and help me out on that. So we're at 5 mana.
Time to get rich.
They're probably going to take this and give it to... Interesting, the 2/2. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the block actually, because it doesn't actually kill anything. And then I'm gonna take this to kill it next turn.
Twice as much.
Make my little minion to help that out next turn. Because this is honestly really nice for the trading pattern. This is Maokai really helps the deck, not for the win con, but just this early game where you can have these free saplings that are challenging. It's just, it makes a world of difference. Be able to do that, get the extra death also for Maokai. I think we're gonna play this because it still allows us to have the 5 mana. We get to toss a couple, we get to play that, get that out. Which also then is going to toss 3 from this, which means we're getting extremely close to deep. We still have the trading pattern then to do. Now they could obviously play something that wipes out, like Make It Rain would wipe out the sapling if it hits it. What else?
I'm tired of waiting.
No, there's no Mystic Shot, because that's not in this one. Frostbite would kind of mess with us a little bit.
Carved from the
Sejuani would make
savage
things
cold.
annoying, I would agree with that, that's fair. I think the best thing to do, honestly, is just challenge some things I don't like. So I can, oh, actually, they might have more. I should get rid of this one. Yeah, this seems good. Kill something else. Still gonna keep the Maokai, just because we may need it in a little bit. think I'm just gonna play this. Get an extra body out there, get it in the way, and then I still have 3 spell mana saved up for some spell shenanigans, if we need it. I do have this to kind of kill, you know, if this comes after that, you know, if any of these come after this. I would presume they'd want to do the Sejuani after it, which means that I really don't have options, but... And the hope is that next turn I can, this is a 7/7, I can obliterate their Sejuani, because the Sejuani's on 3 hits, so it would hit 4 this round. They would need like a warning shot or something to avoid the ping. Yeah, they're thinking hard. They didn't put anything in the way, that's interesting. Because that allows us to do something like this. Do something like this.
Fish out of water.
Something like that, and I think that's just fine. And I don't really care as much about getting rid of Sejuani currently. This removes most of their board. Oh, you know, they're gonna hit me either way. I'm not gonna be able to block that, so... Let's see. If I play this, toss 2, I have 2 to deep, draw 1 from... Yeah, okay. This is probably the best for this now. Now, if they play something, I can always Grasp with the Undying it. That's gonna be another trigger.
This my ship.
Ooh, they're rallying. Interesting. I think that's okay, because I can block here. Oh, but once they hit... No, it should be fine. This should be fine. We want them to declare attack with the Sejuani.
Ride onward.
We're gonna lose our Maokai, that's just for sure. But in this way, when they hit, yes, they'll hit me, but it will make it where we trade. Sejuani never actually levels up, and so I still get a hit in on that. But yeah, that allows Maokai to then be played when I actually have it, which... The only problem is I'm not deep then currently. I might just do this. Try to get to deep.
Ready, Rex?
Not yet.
Good to go!
Loud noises hurt ear.
So what is this hitting? This is hitting that. So the problem is we need this to die sooner. I don't think we can make that happen. Okay. Yeah, their random luck there really hurt us, honestly, because if it would have been in a different direction, that could have been a completely different one. But I am deep now, so there's that at least. I think I'm just gonna do this, get a 1/1 down to be able to block next turn. The nice part is now I play a Maokai and they're kind of in trouble next turn. They're gonna lose a lot of their deck. I can also obliterate something if I really want to.
I'm one of the good guys, but not that.
That looks like something I want to obliterate. I don't want Misfortune to be attacking and killing things. Also, just if I play Maokai. Fair enough. But what if I were to just ping for 1? Oh my gosh, if that actually makes it through, that's a highlight. Oh my gosh. The ability to just barely kill it. Oh, that's so good. So good. So good. Okay, so they have a bunch of stuff. I think we're gonna throw this here, that here. Not gonna make a huge difference. Might as well save the damage. We're taking some damage lately. Now the nice part is we play Maokai next turn, and we are in good shape. So they're going to have 7 cards left to win. I don't think they'll be able to, but you know, you never know. Don't want to just assume. But, I mean, basically they had to have drawn a champion, I think, to have a chance at this point. There's no way I'm letting them through, and...
I refuse to wilt.
Are they going to block or anything?
No hurt my crew.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm gonna throw out the Doom Blue. They haven't hit me, so that's the important part. Yeah, we're gonna throw this out just because at this point we need to get another body on the field.
Give them room to spread their leaves.
Because this means double block those. Oh, we're still not getting our Nautilus, which is a little annoying. But they also are going to have absolutely no champions now. So we are in really good shape.
Coins and carnage.
Make them go boom!
So where are you going to put that 3-2 in front of? Are you not? Oh, wow. Fair enough. Well, actually, I know they have no cards, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Alright, we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. That's all we need to do. I mean, we really, at this point, trading evenly is terrible for them because we have better resources at this point. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. There's really no reason to do anything because I can use Atrocity to kill their Riptide Rex, which is nice. So I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna attack here. Get a card. Which is a Nautilus, so that's good.
Get bloody, get paid.
Fair. We're going to play the Nautilus. So that's going to get cards back in our deck. So that's what I want to do as soon as possible. Is that anything that we tossed that was, what was it, 4 or more power? Or that cost 4 plus. So you'll see we actually went up in deck size now. And because I don't want to waste it, let's just do this now. To make sure they don't have an attack either next turn. Because if they don't have attack next turn, they're dead. And ours was dying anyway, so... Yeah, end the round. Because at this point, like I said, I'm getting free minions in the saplings. I am getting spells that can deal with stuff generally, or champions at this point. And they're not going to be getting cards that they need. They have no champions left. That's the whole point of this. Is that it, you know, it only leaves 4 non-champions specifically. It's not that it's just down to 4 cards. No, it's 4 non-champions. Yeah, so as you can see, the nice part is if it's obliterated, it doesn't actually count as a toss. So it's not like someone can say, oh, when toss this goes in. So there's a couple cards that do that. So that's how you win with it. Well, looks like about 2 more wins, and that would get me to the next one. It looks like I'm leveling up, though, with something. Or no, it's just looking pretty, I guess. But I'm getting a petal each game now at this point. Because that's the one thing about the Spirit Blossom event that I do like, is that each game will get you a free petal, so you can actually grind if you got behind on it. Because there's only 15 days left at this point, so if you haven't jumped on it, you know, you still have the option where if you just keep grinding games and winning, you're gonna keep getting pedals, as far as I understand, for good. I mean, I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything to the contrary based on how many I've played. I could be wrong, but I think it's the same thing as the experience in terms of in general. You still get, for instance, each ranked game I'm getting 200 experience, no matter what, for win, and then I think 100 for loss. So it's that kind of same feeling of you could always grind to catch up if you want, or if you just come back daily, you can get it more often. Obviously, there's ones that have these stable where it's just the events will give you extra. These are definitely getting harder and harder with each one. Like this of quest is ridiculous in my head, because like these are things generally you don't spawn in numerous numbers, and this is things that generally take a long time to do, 15 to 30 in a game, unless you get really lucky, so that will take a while. So I do like the way they've crafted that in terms of the challenge levels on it. But yeah, there are 15 days remaining. It's halfway through. I haven't played a ton, and I'm already almost to 100, which really the last free, as you can see, I haven't bought the upgrade. I understand how cool some of the upgrade stuff is, but I have the cosmetics that I want. So, some of these are awesome. I definitely considered it. I mean, it's how much was it? So it is $10 of value basically, because if you buy 1,000, if you buy 1,000 coins here in your currency, Riot coins, you do actually get enough for that 975. So $10, you can get some cool stuff with it. I've definitely contemplated. I still might do it by the end, depending on how far I get, and what I'll gain. Because I mean, if I'm getting 3 card backs, 4 pets, a board, all that kind of stuff, yeah, of course it's worth it to do that. Yeah. See, it's 1,000 coins for $10. So at least US. Sorry for those anywhere else, but so I mean, by the end you can get a lot, and obviously the idea is that you might get this. But yeah, it even shows you what's ready to claim, which is nice. So it's saying if I did it, I would get this emote, this stuff. All of this would come into play with it. But I probably need to get at least up to like the 2,000 shard mark, the expedition token, preferably festival kit, because I remember festival kit looked pretty cool. Let's see, yeah, because there's stuff like Festival Bloom Tooth, which looks cool, and these card backs that are amazing. So I get the appeal, but I definitely need to get further in this, closer to 270 here before I'm really feeling like I'm comfortable in saying, yep, that makes sense. I currently have 88, just for reference, so about 1/3 of the way there with half the time done. But I also haven't been playing a ton. I'll probably be playing a lot more when it comes to, the next couple weeks with, other things going on. This will be nice just to come back to. But definitely something like these card backs are awesome. I do see why they're there, and they might not be obtainable except for this event, so that also might be some exclusivity. That one I wasn't as big on. That one wasn't. See, there's stuff earlier that I was like, yeah, it's all right, but not worth it quite for investing it. But I'll consider it if it gets big enough, and maybe I'll do it on stream so you can kind of see all that come up. But for now, it's kind of I need to do more PvP wins for sure, just to make sure that that's happening that way. Let's do one more game. It's getting a little late, but I think we can fit in one more after my deep ranting about, or not ranting, but deep discussion about purchases and microtransactions. But they're cute, so that's the one thing about Runeterra, is it's very cute. Let's see, come on. Let's see, maybe if this game goes well enough, and with our win streak, we can go straight into Silver 3, and then we just end it right there. Don't touch anything. What are we playing against? Okay, we're playing against an aggro deck. I know the Misfortune Quinn deck pretty well. I actually have taken it also from Nick Mix Plays. The one that he used to get to rank 1 last season. Oh, this is really good. Yeah, this is really good. Let's keep this. Against an aggro, getting down a 1/1. Yeah. Start off that tossing.
I'll write my own story.
I wasn't gonna attack into that, obviously. There's no reason to. But I have a 3-drop that I also drew, so that's nice.
Give me the stuff! Stuff makes happy!
Still tossing a lot.
Batter if no one goes home.
Now, it would make sense, you'd think, to block that, but the thing is, it's just gonna heal it back. Because it's usually a 2/2 and it gains that. So it's better actually to block the war chiefs there. War chefs. Why do I think war chefs is even cooler? Trifled, but that's fine. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. I actually have been reading that card completely wrong this whole time, and war chefs is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Do we toss even further? I think so, because we're gonna get the challenge down. Yeah, let's just keep tossing. I think we're gonna have to really beat out this deck very quickly, and so the sooner we can burn through our deck to deep, the better. We now have a 3, 4, and 5 drop, which is nice. If I can drop this down, probably kill off the war chiefs. Oh, we have a 6 drop now. See, we're slowly getting there. And the nice part is both these champions, I think, yeah, 3, and then oh, there's 3, 4, but still. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. I think that's just better off to remove their support. They might have something to do with this, to deal with it, but it's probably just for the best if... Fair enough, it wants me to kill that one for sure. I still kill a minion. Or not a minion, a follower. Well, that's always going to be the way I see things on that. Okay, then we have 4 mana, so it's probably going to be this.
Slow down, will you?
Yeah, let's just pass. We might just Vile Feast to kind of
Time to get rowdy.
deal with it. Oh yeah, I know what they're doing.
You bad!
We're just gonna block there. I'm gonna do that. And basically just kind of force into
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
doing that. We're killing a lot of minions quick, actually, so Maokai's getting pretty well leveled very quickly. The only annoying part is they do have a very aggro-y board right now that I have to deal with. I think we're gonna do this, actually. Just kind of keep healing, keep forcing them to work around this. Really slow down the game, because if we can slow down the game from them, I think we're in a lot better shape. How close are we? Toss those. Get 2 more cards. We are pretty close to deep at this point, but yeah, I think it's gonna be it. Now we do have Grasp of the Undying to kind of deal with something. I'm not exactly sure what, but we also have the idea that we can get out Dead Bloom, and that would kind of help us survive for a bit longer at least. It'll definitely hit us to deep, which is interesting, because then we can play Nautilus next turn and go a little nuts on that. I do highly recommend for them to, yeah, I'm like, yeah, can't really do much about that.
You'll pay.
Toss a few of those. We're now deep. We don't have the grasp anymore, but at least we can kind of get some damage onto Quinn, so we can try and get rid of her.
Show them what we're made of.
That's not good. We're definitely killing Quinn if she comes out. Yeah, so I mean, we're still going to go ahead and block here. But we are taking some damage. This one's gonna be a little rough, you know, just a little bit. I think I need to play this first. Or do I just need to obliterate something? That doesn't allow us much other play. This doesn't allow us much other play. It's better to get this down, I think.
Blood and salt.
Because at least we have then the play of Grasp next turn. Could also attack with a 13/13. And basically the only way we have trouble is if, you know...
But not that.
I'm gonna attack, why not? They're not gonna block it. So the problem we have now is... they can likely kill us. Which is a bit of a problem. Now it's gonna be very close. Yeah, I do have spells now. So... if they play anything, then yeah, okay. So, is there a place where we win here? So if I do this, I play this onto here, which is going to get me to 8, which is not enough to live. And this is also not enough to live, but I'm still going to do it. But yeah, that's the aggro deck. One turn before I would take over the game, we're able to pull it off. I think if they didn't have the extra minion, I would have had a chance, but there's an extra minion that just happened to, you know, pass it by there. What can you do? So, it's okay. We're still pretty high up on there. We had some challenging. We're still working up on this. So we'll just take our... okay, it's 50 for a loss. Okay, 200 for a win, but that's still pretty good. I think that's probably going to do us for tonight. Just we're getting pretty close to 10, and I should wind down and get ready for a crazy work day tomorrow. So, thanks so much for joining, if you have. It's been fun to kind of try out the meta, see where we are. I definitely have no idea where we are at this point, and so that's kind of cool and kind of exciting to go and discover that. If you want to see more content like this, where we try to figure out what the hell we're doing with the card game, feel free to check us out at triedgamers.com. There's some posts, some fun content that we're highlighting that we'd say you should check out, as well as just more information about us and what we're about. We also have Twitter and Instagram under @triedgamers, just like here on Twitch. Feel free to check it out. Again, most of the Twitter conversation right now is the banned and restricted for Magic the Gathering, and what just came out. So if that's not your thing, feel free to wait a day, just so you don't get a lot of that coming through. But otherwise, we hope you'll check us out. In terms of next stream, we likely have one on Thursday. It's your usual variety one, so there's a couple choices. Slime Rancher really didn't work on my computer very well. It was a lot of frame issues last time, so we're probably going to avoid that. But I'm thinking of trying out Slay the Spire. Not trying it out. I have played it before, but trying it out on stream. Otherwise, it might just be, you know, me on Minecraft a little more. It might be some more Runeterra if people are feeling that. It'll be the first day after Vault comes out, so that'll be interesting. Anything like that, you know, there's kind of a lot of options. If you have any ideas, feel free to reach out to us and let us know, and tweet at us, or let us know through Instagram DM. But otherwise, it'll kind of be up in the air, and but Thursday's the target date right now, as our usual schedule. So, thanks for joining. You have a wonderful night, and I hope you all are well.